Up. Welcome back to the Kindness Game Scoreboard.
Woo woo.
The post-Thanksgiving special on November 30th, and we have one of the newer Kindness Games alumni, Brendan Chan, everybody.
I've made it. I've arrived. Thank you so much for having me, everyone. It's going to be a party.
Beautiful to have you here.
So for those of you that don't know, we do the scoreboard every 2 weeks just to keep up with who our kindness competitors are and what they're up to, and sometimes to like lightly shame people that aren't as involved as they should be, but with kindness.
Tim's job.
Kindness reinforcement. It'd be like that.
Hey, Tim said he hoped someone didn't die yesterday, so you better watch out, bro. He's dangerous.
Did you know that after we recorded Kegashan's anniversary, I realized she was number 12, not even
12. So the next person up is in trouble.
But you know what? Life is too long not to have fun. I'm glad I get to have fun with friends like you. And let's quickly start off. Brandon, give us like 1.5, 2 minutes on what your Kindness Games 30 Post Challenge was like and what you learned.
All right, let's get right into it. Well, let me start off by shouting out over 30 people again. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. But I mean, everyone has been amazing. Exactly. Roll on the credits already. But for myself, I think the challenge has been extremely beneficial for me and the people I'm shouting out, as well as it's really boosted my network since in terms of like my LinkedIn. And I've gotten to know so many more people on this platform, whether it be in the security field or even outside of that. But really, the purpose of this Kindness Games is to really shout out individuals, whether they be big on LinkedIn or not big on LinkedIn, but showing that kindness and positivity, because that really does matter, especially in a time where we're still on the virtual side. I know that here in California, where I'm at, in the Bay Area specifically, like we're in the purple zone for COVID cases and it's continuously rising. So for us to be back at work, you know, it most likely won't be back for a while. And I know that's the case for a lot of people as well. So with everyone being indoors for even longer, we get to send that vibe over, whether it be virtually, and you know, just seeing the challenge, whether it be done on a video like I've done it. I've learned so much, and I think that through each episode, you become a better and better speaker if you decide to do a video. Now, if you don't, I've seen posts that have been just as effective, just as amazing, or even like, you know, the 30-second ones as well. They're all been great. So I'd say just to close everything out altogether, I want to thank everyone here on this call for inspiring me to start the challenge and showing your styles have helped fuse my style to shed that light of positivity on others. So thank you. And that is my role. Thank you.
No worries. And Tim's got no style, right? That's what you wanted to say.
I plead the fifth.
No, and actually the Kindness Games has been excellent networking during this COVID experience, especially since we're not attending conferences. And there are so many people that I have met through the Kindness Games who it just seems like instantly you have a rapport with, because we're all focused on being kind to our communities and pulling people together and building, repairing relationships and rebuilding our communities. It's been awesome. I've met some of the best people. So
he's talking about me there, by the way, guys. No one else.
Definitely agree. No, Lee, I seen you with the special effects after I started coming off with the Kindness Games.
Yes,
effects.
your trademark.
Hey, let's boost our network even bigger. I've been watching the news today, and Tim Tebow, with his collaboration, is launching the Kindly app. So, hey, maybe we could get Tim Tebow involved with the Kindness Games. What do you think, guys?
Ooh,
That'd be awesome.
Big.
That would be interesting.
Sky's the limit.
We could go after that.
Let's do it. Let's try it, right?
Yeah. Well, hey, in 2 weeks, the scoreboard has changed. 2 weeks ago, there were 7.
Calculator.
Like, wait, where did I leave off? Now there's 12.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Almost doubled our Kindness alumni in 2 weeks. In fact, we had a 1.5 day period to where 3 people finished their 30 post challenge, which is crazy. And also there was only 3 people in overtime 2 weeks ago. That was the 3 of us minus Brandon. And now there are 6 people in overtime. So
Wow.
that's awesome. So Steve
counting.
D'Onofrio. He's at OT 5. Jason Sakura is at OT 2, and Sue Ginsburg is at OT 1. But that almost doesn't count because she didn't even realize she was at 31 until like we called her out and was like, oh, she's like, oh, I wasn't keeping track. So like Steve brought Sue in, and both of them just like kept chugging, not even keeping track. We had to keep track for them, and then like we called them out, and they're like, "Oh, I didn't know I finished."
That's great.
That's awesome, just to make kindness a way of life.
It is beautiful, and they've embraced it, right?
They have.
Totally.
So our newest kindness alumni: Steve D'Onofrio, Bill Massey, Kathleen Ferris, Sue Ginsburg, and Kekashan Dedwani, who finished in epic fashion a kindness explosion the week of Thanksgiving, 2 to 3 posts a day.
Man.
And Tim wanted to explode as well. Nasty. He got vicious yesterday. God.
No, it wasn't vicious. You go back and you see the mistake I made yesterday. It was hilarious.
It's not a mistake. You're a lover, not a fighter, bro. You're the man.
I agree, but we do need a timestamp of that. So if you have one, send her away.
Okay, we can do it.
All right. So moving on, the first wave was me, Lee, and Kelsey, I think. And the second wave is closed. Akashan was the final second waiver, and on Thanksgiving Day, that wave closed out. So this is the second wave to close out, which is interesting. So I think that's cool. That's progress. And the third wave, we have Janina Linka, I believe it's pronounced. I'm the worst at names. With 11 posts right now. What do we got to say about Janina?
She's
Kelsey.
awesome.
Killing
I was
it.
ready this time. I was ready.
You're quick now.
She is awesome. I actually had a call with her a few weeks ago just to get to know her. Another friend from the Kindness Games. She's just crushing it. She puts her mind to the goal, and she's going big places.
Oh yeah. Janina is awesome.
She is. She puts the sweet science in it because she's an ex-scientist. She's so down with it. Sweet science. I've always got to play on words, right?
I love it.
Hey, you guys did not get the slaying, whereas Kekashan got the slay. She was there. So I gave her a ho, ho, ho back this morning with a little smiley Santa.
And that's something we'll recap at the end of the episode, but that was legit actually. When she came out with that, I was like, what?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. That was awesome.
Gotta catch on, but I think Gina has been doing amazing. I've been following her since she started with her first video, and has been consistently leveling up. So shout out to her.
Awesome. The fourth wave. All right, I'm gonna call them all out. We can talk about them as a group. Kuno Palemo out of Africa. He's at 17 posts. Nice. John Harris, still stagnant at 10. He was at 10 2 weeks ago, so I don't know if he took like a little Thanksgiving off.
Who's that? Who's that still there?
The old Jonathan Harris.
Oh, we need to give John some abuse for that, right? Come on, John, what are you doing, man?
Maybe he'll join the Jingle Bell Kindness.
Maybe he will. I think he's snoozing though, right?
The Kindness Sleigh Ride.
Yeah, exactly. He's going to go and get himself Rudolph and get going.
Mandy Myers is at 5. She's been there for a couple weeks. Her last post was World Kindness Day, which was amazing. Bret Hart is at 3. He's been there for like a month. I don't know what's going on, Bert. Saeed Sharif, our other kindness competitor in Africa, is still at 3, and he's been there for a while. But I have a feeling that's going to change. Because I'm going to try to make it change. Elisa Mula and Min Kirianis, they're at 2, but they're almost at 3 because they're about to release an interview they did with me, Lee, and Kekashan on the Kindness Games and Real Kindness Games.
Wow.
Second podcast they've done on their channel to highlight the Kindness Games.
That's awesome.
But Tim comes out with, like, he should say world exclusive, right? He should say world
You need to have
exclusive.
preset special effects. That's what needs to happen.
I know. And if we were editing this, Brandon, like maybe you can like launch your edited tomorrow.
I gotta give it a go. Just let me know.
There you go. And James Dutkowski is still at 1. He's been at 1 for over a month. I don't know what's going on there. And Antoinette King, again, at 1. Although I did have a conversation with her recently. And she was just like, look, when I do it, it's going to get done. I was like,
Ooh.
I had a feeling there's like a little bit of style there. So like, as Lee said, I have no style, but Antoinette can like come up with some stuff. Any commentary on the 4th wave?
I think it's pretty sweet because it's now gone to Africa and other countries. I think that is probably the biggest and coolest part.
I know.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Who needs Tim Tebow, right? When you've got us. I'm calling you out, Tebow.
We're gonna have to tag him in this post.
Absolutely.
Just for the
5th
challenge
wave-
going.
Oh, sorry, Brandon. What'd you have?
Oh no, you're good. You're good. No, I just wanted to add that little comment in. But I do want to say that to see that there's 4 waves. That's awesome. To be where it
wait.
first started from the
Oh,
beginning,
wait
which is
for it.
1.
Oh, wait.
There's more.
So
There's
Tim's
5
about to
waves,
tease you.
Oh.
It's gonna rock your mind.
and the 5th wave will go through December. And anybody that joins in January will start the 6th wave. I want to put that in your mind.
Ooh.
Paul Moxness was 16 posts. Paul is the second ally, the person on the allies list, along with our own John Harris, who have jumped off the Kindness Allies bench and jumped into the Kindness Games. So 2 weeks ago, he was sitting at 4. He's at 16 now. What?
Awesome.
Way to go. All right, here we go. Abhijit Kumar, I hope I said that right, bro. But we have a conversation coming up. I'm going to meet you. This is awesome. He has opened up the Kindness Games India at 11 posts, and he's been awesome. I've been chatting with him. I have a phone call. Actually, Lee, I think we both have a phone call lined up with him.
Yeah, I think you invited me. You're like, phone a friend, right? Who wants to be a millionaire?
I was like, no, Lee's just going to mess this up.
Oh, what?
But yeah, we have Miranda Capulse at 9 posts. We have Eric Brinks, who had 0 posts 2 weeks ago and is at 8 now. Nabi Numer, also at 6 posts, had 0 posts 2 weeks ago. We have Glenn Smith, who just launched his Kindness Games debut. He committed to it in the comments over a month ago. But the day after Thanksgiving, he launched his. So he's at 1. And Justin Hansen, the second Canadian competitor, is also at 1. What do we think of the 5th wave so far?
Awesome. It's the continuation of making it global. I think that's the most amazing part, I think. And I feel like majority of people are joining and then bringing a friend with them, which is even better, right? But
unless you're
keep it
Steve D'Onofrio, and then you bring like 5 friends with you.
True.
Seen that.
Next level.
I do want to say now that it's crazy that there's 5 waves instead of 4. Blows my mind.
Wait
Just
for it. Just wait for it.
The 6th in January.
6th wave in
Wait for it, baby.
When we redo the video again, I'm gonna say 6 waves. It's gonna be awesome.
It's like a wave machine, right?
Ooh, it's like
Pretty
a
much.
pool. Like
Wave
at
pool.
South Park. Have you ever been there?
I used to love those wave pools.
Me too.
Pretty cool.
The higher the level, the bigger the wave.
Feel like you drown for a hot second and then you're good.
It was awesome when you were a kid, right? It was like you're in a washing machine.
I was always afraid one of those big inner tubes is gonna come down on top of me and keep me under.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh my God. terrifying.
Awesome. Well, hey, let's wrap this up. We're not going to recap the allies because there hasn't been a lot of movement with our allies.
Don't know what they're doing.
So, hey, any last thoughts before we shut down the scoreboard?
As you say from me, you want me to say something? I mean, I've always got so much to say. I mean, okay, let's put it this way. Thanks to everybody that is involved with the Kindness Games. You guys are awesome. And the fact of we've got this immense wave machine, just like Niagara Falls, is fantastic. Exactly. Oh, I think we're doing a little bit of a hula dance. So we've gone like, we went yodeling. So we went to Switzerland. Now we're going to Hawaii. We're doing a bit of a hula dance. I don't know how you do that, but hey, Tim, you went to Hawaii recently. Maybe you can show us a few hula moves. Oh, there you go.
Hello.
Look up. No, but it's brilliant. Thanks to everybody. Keep rocking it. Yeah, I know we're going through challenging times. Kelsey's brought a friend to, which was awesome, and a dog too. Even better. Just seen it. So that was brilliant. That wrapped it up.
There you go. Hey, so we are super excited. We are going to keep going. We have people in the U.S., Canada, Mexico, Europe, a couple places in Europe, the UK, Netherlands.
Quite a few, bro.
And now Africa and India. Seriously? Like, let's keep this thing going. And I know some people over in Asia too that are watching. They're casually consuming. I wonder if we can get them going on. Also, the Jingle Bell Kindness or the Kind Sleigh Ride or whatever we're calling it. Kelsey, Lee, and I, we are making a dash between now and Christmas to Kelsey and Lee are going to get to their second OT. They're going to finish off their first 30 days of OT. And I'm going to get to my third OT because I'm already at OT 29 today. And so I'm going to go straight through my second OT and get to my third because as always, professionally, I cannot show either of these two up, but on the games, I can. So take that.
And party. Take that and party.
All right. See you guys later.
Thanks, everyone.